Alright, before the video starts here, I have a few things for y'all. Firstly, I'm going to try something new here and go with commentary, because there are a few things in this video that are going to need some verbal explaining rather than textual. If y'all want to get me to go back to no commentary, feel free to tell me to shut the fuck up in the comments, and I'll gladly do so, because that is significantly less effort than what I'm currently doing. That being said, the holidays are coming up. It's currently Christmas Eve by the time this video is going to be uploaded, so over the course of the next few days, I'll be rolling out scheduled videos in preparation for them, rather than doing it manually myself, because work's smarter, not harder. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you all want to see more and like the video. Past that, the rest of this PvP clip has absolutely nothing to do with the rest of the video. You can feel free to skip down in the chapters. Alright, before this next portion here, I'm going to preface it by saying this. Like many things in this game, there are multiple versions and variations on how to do things. So I don't want someone to get upsetty spaghetti because I stepped on their favorite way to do it, nutsack, and they're going to get upset with me in the comments or by disliking the video. It is what it is, you can get over it. Alright, the first one we're going to do here is the Anomaly installations. The Anomaly installations are pretty self-explanatory. You open your inventory, you buy a Anomaly installation from the trader before you go out to do it. You right-click that Anomaly installation once you are at the world event. It'll appear on the map. You right-click it, hit use, and you place it down by hitting right mouse wherever it is that you want. The further away from the center you go, the better off you're going to be because that's where the wisps will spawn. Now, obviously, you can either shoot or you can run. I'm sure you saw that by the chapters here. Shooting version is kind of redundant, and you're wasting ammo because you can just run around in a circle like many other things in this game and just not worry about it. This being said, if the wisps do hit you, they are going to ping-pong your ass around like Donkey Kong, and you're going to end up dying because it's going to throw you in some water or a bush, something to slow you, and you're not going to be able to get out of it whatsoever. So you don't want to do that in Dead City. You don't want to do that in the forest or whatever the Stalker's version of it is. When you're doing the installations, you're going to hear some beeps and bongs and whatever else may have you. Whenever you hear the beep, 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 that essentially means that there is stuff inside the inventory of the installation. You can go up and get it, or you can wait. There's not really any reason to go in between and get them, unless the installation gets decked by either the wisps or an angry player that wants to grief you by shooting your installation. So if you want to go the safe route, you can go back and forth and get it as it does the beep, beep, beep. Or you can sit around and not worry about it and you'll be fine until the end. Whenever it does the little power down noise, at that point in time, you absolutely need to get up there and take everything out of it. In general here, your Anomaly installation, world events are going to net you anywhere between, I'm going to say about, say 20,000 on the low end to about 35,000 in general, given the time it takes. This versus the Proto, you can also see the Proto charts up forward in the chapters here. I'm going to keep this next part short because I said all I needed to say in the running method. But the walk around in a circle method, or as I like to refer to it as the deer running in a circle with mad cow disease method, is pretty self-explanatory. You essentially avoid the whiffs and you run around in a circle indefinitely until it goes and does the burr thing. That means it shut off, and then you go collect your loot. Alright, this is the Proto Cluster. Your mad cow disease has further progressed in your brain, and you are now seeing electric lights shooting at you while you're running around in a circle. This one's pretty self-explanatory itself. Again, you are essentially going to walk around in a circle and avoid the lights. Now, there is a pattern to the lights blowing up on the ground, and there will also occasionally be 3 consecutive lights that will blow up behind you as you're walking. So whatever you do, don't stop. Just keep walking in your circle, and you should be perfectly fine. There shouldn't be any issues. Just avoid the other lights, and you're good to go. Proto clusters will net you on the absolute weekend around 8.7k for roughly about 1 minute of running around in a circle. And on the high end, the highest I've ever gotten is roughly around 18 to 20,000. So you're looking at about 18 to about 20. At the median, I would say about 13,000 is what you can get for 1 minute of running around in a circle. If you hear random beeping in the zone, you're not schizophrenic and starting to hear noises. That is your metal detector going off in your inventory. What you need to do is pull it out, equip your metal detector, start looking around, and follow the red line. Now, as you move your cursor up and down, you will hear a louder beep, 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 and that is where it's at. You need to walk towards it and open your cache. There was another YouTuber spreading around false information about the metal detectors, so I wanted to go ahead and put this clip in here to show that other people can pick up the stash that you're beeping about. Alright, with the wave scanner, you're going to be cosplaying as the FCC looking for doomsday preppers off the air bootleg radio stations. Now you have 2 methods. You can either do the short, which is the immediate area, or you can do the middle, which is essentially half the map you're currently in. Select what you want and then hit scan. It's going to start doing its little noise. After its noise, if there is something, it's going to pop up the green square, hit search. It's immediately going to equip your little radio scanner. To the right, you're going to see your progress go up. The progress will only go up when you are walking towards wherever the orange line is. So when it starts to glow and light up, you go towards it. Whenever it stops, you need to wiggle it around, look up and down until you find it again, stop, and then go again. So on and so forth until you actually find the cache itself.